Like
Okay.
it was like, and the problem with it would be, especially around the time dealing with sickle cell, is when I would get sick, cold, it's like I wouldn't know what it is. So basically, when that transpired, I didn't know it had to do with the blood transfusion, you
Right.
know? So it was like, I'm thinking, like, oh my gosh, did I get a cold? Oh my gosh, do I have the flu? Things like
Right.
that. But whole time, it was really the antibodies, and I didn't know until we ended up back in the hospital not too long after.
Okay. Okay. So, Magda, tell me your experience as the mom watching all of this stuff. Like, what were things that you needed that you had to do that you felt you needed to do to keep him safe? Or what were some of the things, like, what was your day to day with him?
Oh,
Like, as a mom trying to protect your kid, protect your son from getting
the
anything, right?
well, the good thing I was blessed to have the job that I had. With the type of job that I had, I was able to stay with him in the hospital. I was always there. Whenever he's in the hospital, he's hospitalized. I was hospitalized too,
Okay.
because I would sleep over. I would stay with him to watch everything they're doing, because I didn't want any mistake happening.
Understandable.
I wanted to be like the second pair of eyes, watching and questioning, what is this for? Why are you giving him this, and all that. And
Right.
then I mean, even after I was promoted to a manager position, when things get tough with him, I step down, because I'm like, my kid come first. So
Okay.
I step down and go to a position that, well, I was able to be with him whenever he's in
Okay.
the hospital, and I didn't pursue any more career. It was all about him.
Okay.
My vacation time was being saved for him. My
Right.
sick days were being saved for when he's in the hospital. There was no
Okay.
vacation, no time to be sick for mommy.
Yeah.
Everything revolved around him, because he had a lot of doctor's appointment, a lot
Right.
of hospitalization, and sometimes it's a week, sometimes even after the hospitalization, there is the care. Because there were a few times when he was hospitalized, when he comes out, he stopped walking
Wow.
because of the pain and whatever the crisis was. I remember
Okay.
when he was like 3 years old, he was walking before, and he started crawling again. And I
Wow.
was like, oh my God, is he going to stay like this, crawling on the floor, not being able to walk? It was nerve wracking. It was hard. It was hard to
I can
watch him in
only,
pain,
I can, pain and all the things
suffering.
that were going
Yes,
on.
yes.
So tell me, when you found out, when the doctor comes to you, hey, Sebastian, hey, Miss Lamore, there's this new procedure that might be able to cure Sebastian.
I'm ready.
What was that moment like?
Back in the day when you would watch SpongeBob, and then he would be annoying with that one little scene. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah. Yeah. Because honestly speaking, like,
We were waiting and
yeah,
watching.
because for me, like, that was like a game changer in the sickle cell game. Like, honestly speaking, because honestly speaking, like, even at a young age, I think I knew, but I kind of would brush past it, because it would be like, kids would come up to me and be like, yo, you got sickle cell. I heard that the life expectancy of someone with sickle cell is like 65. Are you okay? I'm like, I don't know what you talking about. Move on. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's
Right.
like, when I got older, like after graduating high school, that's when, honestly speaking, I noticed that sickle cell did have a very big toll on my life. Like, it was like, that was overall the outcome, and that was all I could see.
Okay.
So I really sat there and thought, like, for the rest of my life, I would just be dealing with sickle cell. Like, honestly speaking, the four walls of the hospital was what I would be seeing, because especially at the time, it was like doctor's visits like this, and hospitalizations like this. So by the time I sat there and heard the news about the cure, I was like, oh my gosh, like, wow, maybe sickle cell prepared me for this, you know?
Right.
Because even when we had consultation with them and they were telling me the side effects, they were telling me, like, you know, like, you could lose your hair. They were telling me, like, you know, like, I might not be able to have children. But
Okay.
honestly speaking, for me, all of that, the side effects, to me, weren't as bad as the life
Dealing with
that,
the pain.
yeah, like, looking forward and just seeing sickle cell in my life. Like, I honestly wanted to be a changed man, a new man, a healthy man.
Right. Okay. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, what if you had a moment or a chance to say something to people who are blood donors or people that are considering blood donation or people who don't understand what the value in blood donation is? What would you say to them?
Thank you. Like, I really appreciate you because, honestly speaking, like, I didn't notice how important it was.
Fantastic. We haven't been in the hospital.
Okay.
A couple of times I remember he said he had pain, but
Mhm.
he will take a ibuprofen, and then that we forget about it.
Yeah.
And also, for me, with the suffering that he's been through, I told someone recently, I went to an event and I met the lady in the bathroom and he's saying that, oh, she's scared. I'm like, sickle, you should be afraid of sickle cell itself. Sickle cell can kill you.
Yeah.
Because I was just reading a 5-year-old child had a stroke.
Wow.
Yes, there is stroke, there is blood infection, there is a lot of things that can kill you when you have sickle cell. So, not go into something because of the side effect. Go with it with you. I mean, believe
Yes.
with your faith. Believe.
Right.
I believe that God didn't bring us here for us
Right.
to fail. I believe
Right.
the gene therapy cure is going to help a lot of people and it will stop a lot of pain and suffering. And I will encourage anybody. I know they say there are side effects. I know that they said other stuff. But I'm praying if I can get here, I mean, I think God will make it happen for me. The same way I believe I will get a cure when I didn't know where it was coming from. God will take care of the rest.
Okay. Awesome.
Yes.
So my final question for you both: what does the future look like for you now?
Oh, the future. For me, I can go away without like worrying about if he has a crisis behind my back, what's going to happen, because it did happen. He had a crisis. He was on a vacation and I couldn't be next to him, and I was like, it was so hard watching from far that I'm not there to help to comfort him. So now I can go away, I can live my life without sickle cell being the center of everything I'm doing.
Okay. And Sebastian, what are you excited about? What are some things? What are you looking forward to with sickle cell? With life without sickle cell,
Yes.
I should say.
Honestly, since the whole experience, life has been different. It's all been like surreal and, like I said, life changing. It's like, honestly speaking, I am a whole new man and I feel like it. You know, so future wise, I do have things that I am setting out for, because I do feel like sickle cell honestly did hold me back. So now, you know, I'm trying to actually be out there. You know, I'm trying to break out of my shell, if that makes sense. You know,
Okay.
I want to travel. I want to go back to school.
Okay.
I just started creating content. I'm trying to learn how to
Okay.
edit. You know, I'm vlogging right now, so
Okay.
you know, life has been, it's looking up.
Looking
Yes.
up.
like,
Awesome.
yeah,
It's
even
up. We like that.
Yes.
So it's up from here. I want to say thank you so much for sharing your experience with us, telling us what it was like and just the importance of blood donation and how it helped you throughout your process. And I'm super excited for you that sickle cell is now part of who you are, but it's no longer running your life, right? I think, is that a fair statement to make?
Yes. Well said.
You are now given this new opportunity to start a new life almost, right? Like I saw you posted somewhere, I think it was a quote from you. You feel like you have a new birthday.
Yes, it is.
You know?
Yeah.
And so like now you get so many things, so much more things and so much chances to celebrate, right?
Yeah.
So I'm super excited to talk to you. Thank you so much. I mean, I wish you nothing but the best.